Hello everyone! My name is Hecthor Doomhammer, your evil overlord, and welcome back to Convict Central. That's an Architect Alpha 32 with my co-host, the Convict, who's serving 200 years in this facility, the Devil Risen.
Hello, everybody.
Hello! Right.
Hey.
So, as per usual, I've made some adjustments in between the streams of yesterday and today, and let me just grab my document over here. I have removed all of the fencing that separated the bottom area from the top area, making sure that the top area would be staff only. I added, however, a door, a large steel door with two pressure pads here and here, so that the areas are still separated, because only through here, and through here, and through here and here could the prisoners go from one side to the other, but because well, this is going to be blocked off for medium security prisoners later on, that won't be an issue. You may see a crap ton of flashing red little triangles. I have been placing CCTV cameras everywhere. The cell block here, that cell block here, these already had. I placed two CCTV cameras in the canteen, one in the kitchen, a couple in the yard, and that was the reason why earlier on I made sure that a cable ran through here, because outside a CCTV camera needs to be directly connected to the power line. I also put two cameras in the laundry, one in the cleaning cupboard, one in the library, one in parole, even one in the holding cell, one in the reception, one in classroom, one in visitation, one in chapel, one in the infirmary over here, same over here, and of course I copied everything up to the mirror. And with that, welcome to the new security room. It's not completely finished yet, because there's still a phone tap and a door control system to be placed in. I did order it, but I added a couple of CCTV monitors. I actually moved around a bit of stuff, actually ended up removing some stuff as well, because I really wanted to optimize it. I also placed door servos on the cell blocks here, here. Yard already had some here, but now I also placed them in the north. I had door servos here, here as well. So I've been messing around with door servos. Oh yeah, program progress. Actually, let's do the grants first, because for those that may remember, yesterday I actually started the prison manufacturing facility, which forced me to produce 30 license plates, but that grant in the meantime got completed. So that is something you have missed, but it is just, if I can find it in here, there you go. It's just a $10,000 completion bonus. Plus, of course, the profits you make from the license plates, which they are making in the workshop, and they look like this. Maximum stack of 20. And these are being moved to the either the tables here or to the exports over here. So this is just money right there. Programs, of course, some programs did end and started a new route. Wanted to show you that. Only 2 out of the 20 of the second round of foundation education passed. General education, yeah, that's not good. Just
Dumbass Australian prisoners.
Yeah.
They must be all from the eastern suburb.
Yeah. I still don't have a need for behavioral therapy. Spiritual guidance is...
Sorry. I find that so amusing. Sorry, that broke me that only 2 out of 20 passed.
Yeah, Devil is co-commentator. Devil Risen. Yeah, parole hearing is still going strong. Alcoholics currently 3 are in queue, 1 is attending. Can I get them all in? Nope, I can't. So yeah, that is all just still going on. Hopefully that both of these guys for general education will pass, because of course that will help me out with the education reform program grant.
Trust me, all the Westies in your prison would much be better served doing carpentry and manual labor-based tasks.
Right. Oh yeah. I created a new power station here in the top left. I just decided, like, well, I might as well just put that in, so that I don't have to ever worry about power of this particular plot of land ever again. And I kind of screwed up because this cell block didn't have the vertical power wires. Because I did a little test run and then I found it out and I was like, well, you know what? I might as well just add it in, just reload the save, add it in, and then just like see where I can go without actually doing too much. So yeah. And last but not least, we now have 50 guards. I just added a whole bunch of guards in because I thought it would be wise with the amount of extra things in the what should we call it, room? Security room. Because each machine needs to be operated by a single guard. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 guards just in this area. Plus 4 here, 4 here, 1 here, 1 here, 4 here, and 4 here. Plus wherever I decide to add more guard patrols or deployments. Right, that is done. I also added metal detectors to all of the mandatory places that aren't cloned. So you won't see metal detectors in the cell blocks here yet. But I did put them in here, I did put them in the kitchen, I did put them in, or actually already put them in here and in the yard. Kind of forgot that. And yeah, I just placed CCTV cameras everywhere. First on the list is the metal detectors in the common room, which I completely forgot to add. Let's do that. Honestly, if you're doing a series like I am, having a to-do list, so useful. Also, I want to have a metal detector here in my kitchen. One here, and one here, because prisoners that work in the kitchen might want to sneak out some knives or forks or spoons, which will be detected by the metal detectors. Thus, it is very useful. Right. That is that done. Let's have a look-see at the chat. I have an electric chair right here in Imperial Dawn, and last night at the end of the stream I executed someone. And tonight, as soon as it's a lockup, I'm going to initiate the second execution.
Nice.
So
always good to end with a zap.
Yes. Indeed. Also, what I did is, because now I have a crap ton of CCTV monitors and CCTV cameras, I've actually spent a while just planning out where, how many CCTVs and how many monitors I would need for each. And I've actually written it down here. So this one, for instance, is going to have 1, 2, that is these 2, test room, solitary, and the armory. Oops, that is this. Come on, that is this one. Come on, I said. There. Right, then you are gonna have these 8. Because a single CCTV monitor can monitor 8 CCTV cameras at the same time without issue. And otherwise he's just going to cycle through all of them that are connected to the same CCTV monitor. So that's why I have this many. This one, let's see, per roll. Workshop, bottom, cleaning cupboard, library, laundry, yard, and common room. Then this one is gonna be infirmary, there, and there, and here, 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 and last but not least, we'll connect these up with those. Oops. That occasionally happens, a misclick, and that's going to sever the connection you have with the actual machine. So you'll have to reselect the machine first. There. Right, now the entire bottom half is revealed with the CCTV cameras. You can see them go around. There's that. And once we'll have this up and running, I'll do the same over here. Right. So, now that the license plates grant has been done, I can start a new grant for the bets. Now what I did learn, last time I said that all the bets that get produced before you start this grant will add up to this grant. Apparently I was mistaken. Apparently it only starts counting from the moment that you start the grant. So all the bets that you made before, that's a nice decent profit, but it doesn't count towards the grant, I think. Because otherwise I should have it done right now. And as you can see, I don't have it done. And first and foremost, since I do have a couple of people that I really want to get out of here into SuperMax, I think it's time to start producing SuperMax right now. SuperMax is going to be a mirror copy from the protective custody. And what I could have done is actually make this SuperMax instead of this. But I wanted to have protective custody first so that I wouldn't forget it. Nope.
Actually, there is a mod to make it into like a war criminal era style, like post World War II, post Vietnam or whatever. I was looking on the forums earlier today.
Yeah, there are some really good mods out there, but I prefer to play these kind of games unmodded because
vanilla.
Yeah.
I mean, after you do a couple of playthroughs and it's actually released, I'm sure, like, you know, I'm sure that you'll get into the mods, but it'll be an eventual thing, you know?
Maybe.
That's the way that it is for me. Like, I always like completing and beating the base game on the hardest difficulty.
Well, you can make this as hard as you want, of course, because, you know, you can say, like, well, I want to have a maximum holy security prison.
Yeah. I tried that with my prison. It didn't work very well.
No, if you don't even have the basics down, like basic needs and all of that, yes, it's really, really difficult to get everything sorted out for a maximum security prison, because it needs quite a lot. So yeah, today I want to see if I can actually finish this entire top section, including the library, the laundry as well, and get to 256 prisoners, excluding the guys of SuperMax, death row, and what you call it, protective custody.
You know what's really wrong with that number? I remember one of my first computers having that much memory on its hard drive, and then I remember the next iteration having that much memory of RAM.
Yeah. Indeed. Right, it is lock-up time, gentlemen, ladies. Time for a bang-up, which means that lock-up becomes lock-down. Every prisoner is forced into their cell. It is time to execute another convict.
By that 1%, we might even get double execution today.
Well, we have him. And is it this guy? Yes, it is. Mr. Dan the Scythe Reaper. Schedule execution because his likelihood of clemency is below the state-approved conviction strength of 10%. Let's do it. So, I'm gonna speed through this today compared to yesterday. I'm not going to explain everything again. Initiate prison-wide lockdown, and as you can see, it's instantly complete because I did it at the appropriate time, and I actually did a bang-up before I started. Test facility, done. Done. Next, execution detail and family or witnesses. Again, oh, this is a Buddhist monk. This time, and last time it was in fact a Hindu. And witnesses are the family of the victim, the family of the convict.
How come a Buddhist is getting executed? I don't get that.
Well, maybe he has converted to Buddhism during this time. Hello, Wilkins. And Kalakop. Yes, we've got an execution going on yet again. You're just in time. Also, hello, Mugiwara. And King of Assyria, Dutch Killer, Imperial Dawn, Pat, and Pyroman. And of course, Vasily. So, yes, even a young girl. Well, I guess this is Reaper's victim's family, age 29. So this could have been like a wife or a sister, even a daughter. Last witness comes in, just ahead, by the way, as you can see. That looks really funky. Let's walk the Green Mile. Looking all badass with your sunglasses. Not for long, my friend. Everyone into position. Let's pull the switch. Now. Dismiss the staff and witnesses. Reaper's mother is just ahead. Oh. Let's see the report.
Why must I hunger?
And once again, this person would have proven to be perfectly legal to execute the moment he was coming in. Because this guy was guilty as charged. Guilty as fuck. Yay for us.
Yep.
And we already produced 2 out of the 10 required bets for the grant. And that's another 10,000 in the bag for us. Right. Let us continue with some cells. Because I really want to get those bastards out of there. Yeah. Right. We need a bed, a toilet, a drain, because they will be permanently locked up, thus a shower head. I'll give them something to read while they can take a poop. And if they really want, fine, go exercise. There we go. One thing I forgot to mention is while you're doing execution, the max speed is 2, not 3. And here we go. The guy gets carried out, carried away. You did. Bye bye. And the prisoners, because I did it during their sleep time, had no clue what was going on.
Yep.
Pretty much the safest strat to do an execution during their sleep time.
Gotta love that efficiency.
Yep. Prisoner is carried over to the hearse, put on the hearse, and carried off. And I has a nice sum of money. Clone time. Let's do some clonage. Yeah. No, not that. $22 cells in total. Voila. And I can remove then these 3 from there. Also, I want to start dismantling the remainder of the trees around the map, because that is money for me. This tree, that is all gone. Dismantle, and that was it. Yep, this will be a barren wasteland. That's a gardener. Happy word for nothing. I thought it was a prisoner. So while all of the stuff gets installed, you can also see how much the game actually will slow down. Now it gets a little bit faster. Although I think what I want is maybe 5 more workers. And 5. Oh, your computer froze during the zap? That sucks. Well, it was a properly executed execution. All pun intended. And I got the reward of 10,000. Now it's just a matter of waiting until Mr. Brian Blake goes below 10%. Is that this bloke? Yes, Brian D. Blake. I can execute him right now, but of course there is a chance that he would have been innocent. And I don't want to say goodbye to $20,000 at the moment, or $50,000 at the moment, because that will put me 10,000 in the red. Don't want that. Yes. Also, let us start connecting all of the doors to the door servos, just because. At least down here. I will still use the timers. I actually disconnected all of the door servos from the door timers, because I want to rework that entirely. Here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Also, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I added phones in the yard because that's something I always do. And now they're hooked up to their proper phone tab. And I might as well hook these up to the phone tabs as well, because I'm only going to have one tab per side. And have these. There. Phone tabs done. There. Right then. There. Now my guards can listen in on any phone conversations that prisoners make, and for instance discover contraband. The forestry is working. They're only producing a minimum amount of trees, but it's still wood that is being done for the beds. The carpentry apprenticeship will be done soon enough. And that's going to be another 10,000 in the pocket. While I'm still making a nice profit of that much. But I'm running out of prisoners. Let's see. 15. Gonna take it 15 per day, 2 days in a row. This should all be done. If I keep it open, that is. Gonna put a guard patrol in here. I will also be adding an armed guard patrol later, just for safety. That is why it took a little long, because the doors were locked. Prisoners playing pool. You can actually hear the sounds of the pool table and the balls colliding. It's very cool. Just that attention to detail in like ambient sounds and such. I love that. Let's see. Toilet here, wall, door. There. Yeah, and here you can see the CCTV camera just rotate or just swiveling around with its field of view. It's a nice little touch as well. Yes, also something I wanted to do in the programs, the edit schedule, is add death row appeal here. Come on. And add death row appeal here. Can I add it down here or up here? I could. Let's do that. Let's just add more parole hearings. So now we'll have 4 parole hearings per day outside of the work schedule, and 4 death row appeals per day outside of the work schedule. Not that the death row inmates can actually work, but that doesn't really matter. Just a little bit more optimization time-wise and all that jazz. Alright, it's time to put in the doors. And then we're going to be transferring some people over to this side, to this particular jail. Because they don't belong to Gen Pop. And then, let's see, I had those, right? What is these? So that is here, there, there. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Right. So that one is also connected to all of the proper ones, so I can actually remove that one. Let's see. You were this one, top of the yard, here, 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 workshop, here, and let's see, not there, parole, library, laundry, 2, cleaning cupboards, top of the yard, top of the workshop, and top of the common room. Right. Then you are that one. You are that one. Just checking. That means that you are this one. And parole. And the kitchen. And twice the canteen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So that means that the only CCTV cameras I still have to connect are for Slplit C and D. And I think that it looks like it actually is. Normal. Deployment. SuperMax only. Well done. Let's find our SuperMax dudes, shall we? Intelligence. Also, let's activate them. Seems that I have a couple of maximum security guys in here. Well. Expert fighter, extremely strong. Yeah, skilled fighter. Yeah, but deadly. Absolutely. Welcome to SuperMax, jerk. Nothing. Oh, what the?
What's the best, the worst, and the weirdest thing that happened during a concert for Vasily? And yes, we will be executing another death row inmate very soon, I believe.
Actually, you're in luck. The third one is ready for execution. Likelihood of clemency 5%. So you... Oh, I just missed the guys that are coming in. So yeah, gonna have to quickly do that. So yeah, now I'm just making them SuperMax. Stoical Deadly, I was looking for you, SuperMax. was a volatile here guy. I don't want to have him there. Expert fighters, skilled fighters. You're going.
Extremely strong expert fighter. Yeah, SuperMax. Thank.
No, he's gonna be maximum security. Don't worry. I was looking for.
How many legendaries?
One.
There you go.
But I do have an instigator skilled fighter. I don't like instigators in my general population because they will flip the fuck out on you for no apparent reason.
I've had some issues with those.
Yeah. I might decide to put guys with the extreme thing. Ooh, we have a snitch. Luckily I found out. Snitches will get stitches if you don't put them in permanent lockup in their own private cells. Expert fighter, you're gonna be maximum security later on. I think we have one guy that we don't know yet. Just checking everything else. Snitchy, fearless and quick. Yeah. I'm perfectly satisfied. It's just one bloke that we don't know of yet. Two blokes. Well, oh, it was like one is fearless, but no, he's still in the cell. No one just got put in the cell, he just came in. Nothing. Oh, they're just en route. And here you can see the SuperMax guys being carried off over through death row to their own little section where hopefully we'll never have to worry about those blokes again. That was done. CCTV cameras isn't done yet. Cellblock C, Cellblock B, SuperMax is done. Right. Ooh, 100% coverage. So quick. Oh, one of them is the next law enforcement. And this is how it looks if a prisoner is marked for death. You will see this red ring around him if you're in your confidential informant tab. You want to have this guy, protective custody, permanent lockup. Just get the fuck out of here, dude.
Damn. Look at all of them around him too. He's fucked if they...
Not a volatile guy. Welcome to SuperMax. I guess that you were one of those two that we didn't know about yet. Splendid. We know about everyone. Now I wanted to say I might decide to put the extremely strong and extremely quick and extremely tough guys in maximum security later. For now I won't. For now I simply will not. But yeah, here the snitch was also marked for death, so I was lucky to find him when I did. And over here we have Mr. the Devil Risen himself.
And I've only served 3.3 years out of 200 for being Australian.
Yeah. Simply being Australian. Right. Okay, facility, no worries. Right. Phone taps have been connected. Door timers. That's gonna require some serious thinking on my behalf, so I'm not gonna do that yet. However, I think that with 52,000, soon to be 62,000 because of my bets, 20%, oh dang. I think it is time we can clone a couple more cells and perhaps increase our capacity to 200. Should be easy because we are at 180 and we still have 128 cells to make. Those will include their own CCTV cameras and metal detectors. And my workmen are getting their asses to work.
How many workmen are you running?
25 at the moment. I hired 5 today.
So I looked into modding those textures. It shouldn't actually be that hard.
It isn't. Because you wanted eucalyptus trees, right?
Yeah.
Can't imagine.
Ah. The pine trees have been cut down.
Yeah. Supreme Commander. And Phobic Panda and Maelstrom. And get watered. Felted wood. Felted wool, sorry. And Zeril. Hello, hello, hello. So, what exactly happened to Mr. Oh, I guess that one of the death row inmates got clemency off to life imprisonment. I need to find them. Yeah, I guess it's this one. Yeah, murder, aggravated assault a couple of times, and armed robbery. Indeed, this was the death row inmate. Whoa, this is our first death. Rip Sam. Rip Sam. This
Rip.
is Sam the guard. Unfortunately, he is literally the first one to die. We have thus far 180 capacity, 64 paroled early, 2 only reoffended, 2% reoffended, 2 prisoners executed, 0 were innocent, 0 escapes, and 0 prisoners died in custody. The first death we had, unfortunately, was Sam the guard, which happened to be, as you can see, in SuperMax. These guys are now frustrated to fuck. That sucks.
Think you might need some more armed guards in there.
My thoughts exactly. So, let's continue decking out the armory.
Welcome back, Pyroman, and hello, Supreme Commander. Thank you for saying g'day.
It seems that we found a makeshift wooden pickaxe in the laundry room. But yes, that was something I wanted to do.
You may or may not want to lock down the prison until that is in there.
I'm not gonna, because it's only gonna piss them off even more.
Unleash the hounds. And only one, Sarah Phoenix.
Yes. Actually, until today, 1, and we just had another one, and we are gonna do another one. Until today, only 1. We had one at the start of the stream, and we're gonna do another one right now. 1 hour of bang up. Let us initiate execution number 3. Start a lockdown. Both are completed. Testing facility. Witnesses and the execution detail. Which kind of priest are we having today? Another Hindi priest? As soon as those people arrive, one should be here any second, hopefully. Yeah, he's over here following the. Well, it does say execution witness, but it does say it's the priest. Witness, victim's family, and the warden. Open up. Completed, and as soon as these blokes are sitting down, one more, voila. No? Come on, one more. There you go. Green mile, walking time. Dead man walking. And that music is just so beautifully eerie. You know that shit's going down. Warden in place, everyone in place. Let's go! Cling! Dismiss everyone! Get out of here! He did! He did! Shoo! Ah! Look at this! The mandated execution of Brian Blake was carried out at 2:11 as scheduled by electric chair in the presence of witnesses. Regrettably, evidence was later uncovered that revealed that Blake was innocent.
Damn.
Though no action will be taken against the institution, and they will receive the standard compensation of 10,000 for their part in the process. So, if I had waited, there would have been a chance that despite the fact that his clemency was only 5%, that he would have been found innocent, or that he would have received a 0% clemency, and this is just something that, like, we're talking years into the future, that it was finally found that, yeah, he was innocent. But, oh well, too late now. But I did everything I could. I waited until he had 5% clemency left. I pulled the switch. I get paid.
Good lawyers.
Good lawyers. Yes.
And that is why you need the research.
Yes. Otherwise I would have to wait another day or two for even less clemency. Oh! What do you know? Cell block D is done. And we're getting another death row inmate. Splendid. So cell block D is done. Cell block E requires me to have a prison capacity of 500. How high is the chance of an execution to fail? I honestly do not know. It is a complete random chance. Up to RNGesus. Right, so my armory is now been decked out way more. I've added 1, 2, 3, 4 armed guard patrols, but I'm also going to have one more here. Oh, that's a dog patrol. Don't need that. I will have a dog patrol on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more armed guards. Woo! Here he goes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And unfortunately, I have to replace Sam. Now, I also want to have more dog patrols, since I am going to be rapidly expanding the prison. So just placing a lot of dog crates on top of here. And patrols, dog patrols. What I have. I'm gonna have 2 dog patrols running this route from here to here. I'll have the same over here. And I forgot totally to add dog patrols over here. For some silly reason. I'll add one here. I'll add one here. I'll add one here. I'll add one through here. And then I'll add one on this side. Because deliveries will also have contraband and the dogs will sniff that out. Right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 more dogs. There you go. I only had 2. And look at that daily cash flow just dropped down to absolutely nothing. RIP. What that does mean, I can take in more prisoners. 97 out of 128 intake. 128, 79, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. There, it's 31. Ought to be enough. Right. Prisoners are exercising. 3 needs to be dismantled. Righty, 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 righty. Now look at how much money I have. Time to clone more cells. Actually, yeah, let's just finish this one. Cell block first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then surprise, surprise! I'm going to not clone the rightmost cell block, but the one next to it, because otherwise it will also take in the door control on every single one of them, and I don't want that. Because the door control is actually on the opposite side in this case. Welcome back, Vasily. There we go. And we have another death row inmate. Somewhere. Is he in already? Probably not. Mr. Deadly Skilled Fighter is in solitary. Hello, Maelstrom. Skilled Fighter. I guess that the backlog of the trucks is just too great for the incoming amount of prisoners. So tomorrow I'll receive another death row inmate. That should be enough. Now, where is my good friend Mr. Death Row himself at the moment? In Death Row Appeal. There is a slight chance that he'll succeed, because this is a single 4-hour course. There is a slight chance he will succeed. There's a slight chance that he'll instantly get released, or he'll change into a red suit rather than a black suit, and he's a maximum security prisoner. Don't tell me you have questionable reputation. Yeah, you do.
Damn.
Gonna have to find out. Oh, that small chance annoys me greatly. So close. Fail it. Fail it. Please. It's still rising. Okay, see you later, Imperial Dawn. And it dropped down to 16%. He failed it. Splendid! Guys, why aren't you making me more bets? Don't tell me that all of y'all just upped and left. We have 3 people in general education. Where's carpentry apprenticeship? 5. It's full. Split it. Finally, someone in queue for behavioral therapy. There we go. Now we have almost all of the programs running. But we also have almost all of the cells here done. Now, I did say that I would put maximum security over here and minimum security over here. I'm actually going to switch that around, for the simple reason that minimum security will have 0 work time. Because minimum security eventually will be shipped over to the opposite side of the road, and then this block will be also maximum security. And we're done. Ah, fuck. I hate when that happens. This is something that occasionally will just happen, guys. Is that the middle